Whenever you ready? Okay. So I open it like this. I hook this one under, and then I go under, and I pull that through, and I hold this instead and let go of everything else. Ta-da! Magic. 2 rubber bands together. Isn't that fun? Let me do it again. So, pull this open, pull this one open, hook through, let go of the other 2 fingers, and then I get that one on that side and pull it through. Now, another way to kind of like show that was a little easier for somebody else to understand was putting them together like this. You hold it like that, and you just pull that buddy through, and then you pull this buddy through. Nope, that was the wrong one. I'm trying to remember the other way I learned just temporarily. Let me see this. There it was. Okay, so let me see. You pull that buddy's hand over through this hole, and you pull that guy over through the other ones, and you just pull them apart, and they're bonded. Okay. That's that. Next, picking a ribbon. I've been making these ones all day. So I'm gonna go 8 loops. It starts here. Full circle is back here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grab my scissors and cut right there. Now I take it off. Try to keep them tight, all the same length, and you want to line them up. Okay. Now with this, you see the inside ribbon, you don't really want a lot in there, so you want to fold it right there like that. You crease it. You do the same on the other side. So on the crease, I'm going to take my scissors and I make it in word cut. Just kind of like a point, but you don't want it too skinny, otherwise it'll break when you twist it. Next up, and cut again. There we go. And now you could fold that tail back in. And here, you take the 2 creased ends and you put them together. And you don't want to bend the curved sides because that's where the bow's going to pop. So you do that. You take one of the rubber bands you made and you tie it around the middle just a couple of times. You don't want to do it too tight. These are tiny rubber bands and they might break. Next up, this is still too long in there. Now that you've tied it off, you can snip that off. And I like to do a cute little cut on the end, but it's not necessary. I just kind of fold it in half, and go like that, and then it looks cute. What better way to describe it than cute? Now, to pop the bow, I usually take the second rubber band and hook it around my finger and stabilize the bow with my other finger right there. You start with the innermost layer, just the one right on the inside, and you go and you twist away. And then the next one, you want to twist towards you. And then away, and toward you, and away, and toward, away, and toward. Got all of those done on one side. Can't really see it yet, but here we go. So, next up, the It's got my finger still on the rubber band. I could kind of use the tail to kind of just hold it with my ring finger and my pinky. And I do the same thing on the other side. Away and toward. And then away, toward. Away, toward. Away and toward. And I hold it like that and give it a little balance, and ta-da! Cute little bow. Cute little bow. You can put it on a doggy collar. Sometimes the snap on where the harness goes, you can also attach it onto the harness. You just slide it on with that second rubber band you attached. You just slip it on. Could be a nice fluffy ring. Anyway, so there you go. That's how you do a ribbon with a bow with one color. For 3 colors, which is the other popular way I like, you would do, let's say, with this color coordination I have here, I would say, you pick 1 pattern and 2 solid colors. I would generally put the personal preference here, the pattern in the middle and the solid on top and behind. Yeah, I try to get them as lined up as possible, and I hold on to them with my pinky, my ring finger, and then I loop them around just like that every time. But because there's 3 layers of ribbon, I don't go 8 times. I would just go 1, that. Come on, ribbon, don't curl on me. 2, sometimes messier, and 3. To be continued after phone call. Pause.